Hello everyone and welcome to the captain's video weblog. Oh, right. Oh, there's an application that crashed. That's just fucking magnificent. Uh, we are welcome to the captain's video weblog. We are Wednesday, October the 14th, 2015. It's 5 minutes. We're only 5 minutes away from midnight, and I have apparently a zit on my forehead. Now you won't be able to unsee it unless I do that, but it looks dumb. Why didn't I make one earlier? Well, it's pretty simple actually. It's a pretty obvious answer. My phone ran out of battery while my mom was calling me. So the thing is, I was watching a podcast and I was really concerned about my battery because turns out VLC, the mobile version of VLC doesn't work well with what did I want to say? It doesn't work well with sorry, I'm a bit tired. It doesn't work well with 1080p videos, which was the video I was watching. So I started out with about 35% of battery, and around the time I was home, the video was probably about 1 hour in, and it had fallen down to 14%. At which point I have a little warning to be like, hey, you should probably plug your phone in. And I was like, no, just let me 2 more minutes. In those 2 minutes, my mom called me. She was talking about I don't even remember at this point. But my phone crashed. Like, I think it overheated. That was pretty amazing. So I think it overheated, and so it crashed. It rebooted on its own, which is pretty cool, I think. So just as the phone is available to be called or something like that, so I just entered my PIN. Second call from my mom. I have at this moment 12% of battery, and I'm like, yeah, I can manage that. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen. My mom was in the middle of explaining me something. I think it was the continuation of the thing she was explaining to me before. I'm not entirely sure, because it was 4 hours ago and I've done a lot of stuff. I mean, not necessarily a lot of useful stuff, but I watched some videos. And suddenly I hear the Sony Ericsson, the Sony phones. They have this little alert sound that is brr, 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 and it every time there's an alert, it's that sound. So suddenly I hear brr, brr. When I'm on the phone with my mom, I'm like, what? Because I have my headset, because apparently when I'm on the phone, the sound's totally okay. So I watch my phone and suddenly it's at 0%. For some reason it doesn't just cut off the call. I'm still on the phone with my mom and I'm telling her, Mom, I have no battery, literally no battery left. So she rushes to explain me the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's alright, goodbye. And don't even, I think the last thing she heard from me was like a high-pitched shriek as I was rushing to find my USB cable to plug my phone. I failed. Well, I mean, I managed to plug the phone just as it turned off. So it turned on right again, right then, and it had it was loading. So that's why it's just 1 minute to midnight right now. What else can I say? I just restarted watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. As you might see by this wonderful neck beard, I am a huge geek. When in 2010, at the end of 2010, I first stumbled upon this series, I was like, yeah, that's for little girls. What the fuck? Why are there grown men watching that? And then I remembered, this is the internet. You were overthinking, man. If something is there might be people hating it, and even worse, there might be people liking it. And I mean, at the beginning, I think that the whole brony movement was like, hey, those people are saying shit, are talking shit about something. I'm going to check it out. And oh man, it's pretty well animated. Oh, the story isn't shitty. It's for little girls. Who cares? That's pretty much the state of mind that I was into when I first watched the show. It was in the summer of 2011. I mean, it's Technicolor ponies. It's all in all a good advertisement for the toys. Doesn't mean it's not a great show. I kind of like it. I mean, some parts I feel like, nah, that's not for me. That's for little girls. But most of the times there are references all over the place that I can get. Like in one of the episodes I was watching, probably the last episode I watched today was in season 4 with creatures called the breezes, and there's the colt, I guess, the male pony who's being referred to as Doctor Who's. He was there, and he had the 3D glasses, and he was walking with the one pony whose cutie mark is a rose, and I was like, no. It took me a good 5 seconds to realize what was happening in front of my eyes. This is a huge reference to the first two series of Doctor Who. Even worse, when the Doctor wears the 3D glasses, it's the episode where Rose is sent to the other universe. This is unacceptable. Fuck off. Season 4, I've heard that it was one of the best seasons so far. I haven't heard yet about what season 5 has done, except a big spoiler alert that I haven't been able to dodge. That I won't talk about because it's a huge plot point. Like, what a development! What the hell is going on? But yeah, it was one of the best seasons. I think it was, because it was the first season to have a season-long arc. You know, the beginning of the fourth season was the same day as the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, which was made for a pretty busy geek day. You know, like, mark your calendars. There's ponies and there's the Doctor. There was this whole thing about it's always about the elements of harmony, but I don't remember exactly. I think I'll remember when it rolls. The plot, this whole plot, just comes back. I mean, it's probably because I've been in university for so long. I've lost track of terms in the fandom. You know, I mean, just like, hey, nowadays, saying you're a brony just means that you're a clopper. Clopper is the people who masturbate to ponies, and that's utterly disgusting because that's bestiality. And I mean, back in 2010 when it all began, the same was said, except it was on 4chan. So, I mean, fuck them, really. Even when they opened MLP, now MLP, the board is chock full of disgusting people. It was the case at the beginning. They weren't as vocal. I watched. I remember staying up or waking up early on Saturdays or Sundays to watch the live stream of the Japanese dub of My Little Pony. It was fairly good. I will say that as far as dubs go, I mean, I probably have to check. Sorry, stay down here. I'll probably have to check who's the cast. Oh wow, they're already on season 3. So, I mean, I know who the main cast is in the American dub, because unlike in France, they are kind of celebrities because they do so much shows, you know. That's something that you cannot take away from them. In France, only a handful of voice actors are really known. Like the one guy who does Onizuka in GTO, he is great. He is Benoit Lepac, and GTO Onizuka in GTO is supposed to be 21 or 22, so my age. When I watch GTO right now, I'm looking at Onizuka and I'm like, no, this guy cannot be my age. He might be like 5 or 10 years older than me, even though that's even more depressing because he's still a virgin. I mean, that's heavily implied that he's still a virgin. It says, French version says, I'm Onizuka Eikichi, 22, single and free as the air. Woo! That's really fun. So, Japanese, oh, French. Oh, I mean, there are some names that I can pick out from the French dub. You know, some names that I might have seen in the Simpsons. You know, or stuff like that. So, Hebrew, no. Greek, no. Hungarian, nope. Oh, Italian. The Italian opening, oh, it's just so good. I mean, wow, Jesus Christ, it looks like the opening of an anime, but an anime from when I was young. So it had some, I guess, some links, some relationship with that, because I remember that at one time anime, when it came to Europe, it always came first to Italy. That's why Captain Tsubasa in France is called Olive et Tom, because there's no character called Olive. There's the main character, Tsubasa Ozora, who's called Olivier Aton, and Tom is Thomas Price. I still don't know where they got the name Aton from, you know. Japanese. Let's see. Akira Ishida had a part. His snails. For the people who don't know, Akira Ishida is this guy who the main roles I remember I remember him as are two white-haired guys, red eyes, I think. Fuck. Yeah, red eyes, sort of. huge crush on the main character, sent by a higher power, gets his head cut off. Sorry for the spoilers, but literally that's what happens to Kaoru and Haru Akise. Kaoru, Kaoru, it happens in one episode. In Mirai Nikki, which happens 10 years down the road. It's probably 10 or 15 years after Evangelion. I'm pretty sure that the author, when he wrote the role for Akise, he thought, hey, that's my Kaoru. I'm gonna make Akira Ishida voice him. So, Emily Kato, whoa, that's a huge name. Emily Kato, if you don't know her, in the Japanese dub she plays Fluttershy, but she's also known as, I would say, I'm not entirely sure, but I think she is Mayoi Hachikuji in Monogatari. She's in Angel Beats, apparently. Back in Monogatari. Mayoi Hachikuji, yeah. So that's a big name. That's two big names. Suzuko Mimori. I mean, I don't know all the names, but there are a few names that I will spot and I will say, hey, I know her, or I know that guy. Really? Let's see. Denpa Kyoshi. Oh, that's bad. Let's see if you haven't been in something that I watched. Office in High School DG. No, that's not a name that rings any bell. Alice in Lance and Masks. Yeah, that's something I'm watching. Rurumo. Oh, okay. I'm beginning to see. Yeah. I guess that's a voice that works. She's Sherlock Shellingford in Santei Kageki Milky Holmes. She's in Tekyu, which is something that is so. Oh, she's Himako. Alright, now I get it. Mimori Togo. Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't want to talk about Yuki Unawa Yushadaru anymore. That's fucked up. I mean, I'm just picking the names of the main cast. As I remember them. Rarity, Mikoi Sasaki, Miyuki. Jesus Christ! Oh, okay, it's just one episode. I was so, oh god, I was so put off. Like, Miyuki Sawashiro voices Twilight Sparkle. What the hell? Miyuki Sawashiro is just one of the greatest seiyuus out there, and I'm like, what? She voices the main character, but it's only in one episode. Oh, she hasn't been in a lot of stuff. I mean, she's young. Oh, she's been Piotan in Etotama. I remember that. So, what's the episode? What's the... Oh, so she is Twilight Sparkle. She is Twilight Sparkle. Okay, Roma is just a character that happens to be in an episode of season 2 that I don't remember. I guess. Let's see. Roma. Arrivederci Roma. She operates a tomato stand at the Ponyville marketplace in Putting Your Hoof Down and is tricked by Pinkie Pie into selling Fluttershy 3 tomatoes for half the price. She makes another speaking appearance as a carrot crepe vendor at the summer harvest parade in One Bad Apple, voiced by Shan Chan Kent. She appears sometimes at last at the Rainbow Falls Traders Exchange Tradia. She also appears in the season 2 poster and on page 31 of Little Brown's My Little Pony Friendship is Magic official guidebook, My Little Pony The Elements of Harmony, not of which lists her as simply market sales pony. She shares her Atlas main style with Mayor Mare, has a similar color scheme to Fine Line and shares a coat and eye colors with 3D drops, Paisley Pastel, unnamed Earthmare number 1 from season 4 episode 20 and Hazel Harvest, and when Atlas also resembles unnamed Earthmare #1 from season 2 episode 17. So Miyuki Sawashiro voices Twilight Sparkle. Alright. That's big, I guess. That's the that's the no that's most important information I've learned today. No, I'm sure that I learned it some time ago, I guess. I don't remember it because I'm shit with the kind of stuff. Sora Tokui voices Applejack. She looks like she's the voice actor for Nico in Love Live. Love Live is a shit idol series because it's not even an idol series. Okay, I don't remember her rolling gate. Gochumon was like, oh, she's one of the friends of not gonna fuck that. Gonna fuck up. Oh, I'm going to fuck up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's Nico Yazawa in Love Live. So, is there anything else I can say? Hey, she's... Oh, Ariella Liu in Juomuji no Fafnir. One of Chino's friends. That's it. I was going to call her Chio, but it's not Chio because there's Chino and Chia. Chia is the friend of Kokoa, the one who dresses as a Japanese, traditional Japanese outfit, a yukata, I would say, or a kimono, just in her Japanese themed cafe. And Chino is the little girl, which is pretty much a kudere, but likes very much likes Kokoa right now. And she has a just good smile, wonderful daughter, I guess. And she wears her grandfather as a hat because the soul of her grandfather is trapped into a bunny, so she doesn't literally wear his grandfather as a hat because that would be weird. I mean, I know that Japanese people don't know much about European culture because Gochiusa, Gochimon wa Usagi desu ka, happens in Europe. I would have said in Bavaria, but there's signs in French, so I would say either Alsace or French-speaking Switzerland. We don't, I mean, the Swiss, they're pretty wild, but we don't wear, even the Alsatians in Strasbourg, they don't wear people as a hat, even the kids. Well, that's a weird, I mean, I don't remember being that weirded out by that, so I guess she has quite the range, because Applejack, she's the one with the twang. Alright. Where's the rest? Where's the rest? Ryoka Yuzuki plays Trixie. She is the... Apparently she would be the voice of... Yeah, she's Satsuki Kiryuin in Kill la Kill. And she voices Trixie, which is probably one of the best feats ever, because oh god, that works really well. Ah, wow. Oh yeah, I can totally hear Satsuki talking Trixie talking like Satsuki. That works. But I have a weird time hearing Suruga Kanbaru from Monogatari as Twilight Sparkle. I mean, I guess that would work because Tara Strong, the voice actor in the original dub of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, she has a weird range. I mean, you can recognize her. That's what I was talking about in the Hiroshi Kamiya Captain video weblog. You can recognize her, but she has the ability to make her voice sound different. And I mean, it's really weird because I thought that in Chaos Dragon, Miyuki Sawashiro had auto-tuned her voice so that she could go to a higher pitch, because That's really high pitch. So, where are the rest? Doctor Who's Yoshiyuki Shimozuma. I don't know you. Twilight Sparkle. Alright. Iron Wheel. Queen Chrysalis. The Flim Flam Brothers. Adorable. Aunt Orange. Shining Armor. Pinkie Pie. Rainbow Dash. Izumi Kita. I mean, I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. There's Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, and Applejack. So yeah, it's the only one that was missing. Izumi Kita. No. Alright, so Izumi Kita is Tomoko Kuroki in Watashi ga motenai no wa dou kangaite mo omae ga warui, also known as Watamote. That's, I mean, if you compare with other roles in stuff that I've heard her, apparently, she's Yu Momokino in Triage X, something I rather like to forget about. She's also Yuri Oriki in Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. Oh, okay, she's the teacher that apparently coughs or vomits a liter of blood a day, which is pretty something I won't talk about. So yeah, was she Rainbow Dash? Yeah, I guess that could work. Yeah. Also, today was my third class of English. I'm still not really, so yeah, I'm still not entirely sure of what I'm doing in this class. I mean, I'm talking, I'm speaking English, and sometimes I'm saying stuff, and I feel like my level is, I mean, that could sound like humble brag, but that's really the truth. I feel like I'm too good for them. So you see where the humble brag is. Most of the people, we had a class with we had to make a debate about fracking, and I was in the part who were supposed to defend fracking, and I'm really good at debating. You know, that's kind of stuff that I will find the argument that will reduce you, as we say in French, à quia, which is Latin for you can only say because, or reductio ad hominem, which is at a point you're not debating the arguments, you are arguing with the person. You are saying, no, you can be right because you're an asshole. I'm like, well, I guess I won then. So yeah, that's I mean, that's pretty much trolling. Debating has helped me being a very successful troll. I remember back in the days there was still this huge, well, not huge, but this kind of 4chan-esque French image board. It was a huge thread about someone who was supposed to be the supreme troll because, I mean, the guy was so dumb, and I mean, he thought he was dominating us, but he probably lived as miserably as us. And one time he got into some Twitter beef with one of the stars of a show, of an old TV show, a short form series based on humor and Arthurian legends. It was pretty fun. I mean, at any rate, and I said that a fan in English was actually for healing, not serving the opposite purpose. And I was I think that if I had to, I would have photoshopped a photo of a French English dictionary, and with fans saying, yeah, that's the thing that hits. And yeah, I mean, I have good skills for debate, even in different languages. I remember when I was in freshman year, we had a debate about the Spanish colonization, and one of the last arguments was like, hey, but you're saying the Spanish killed people, the Indians too killed people. And I was like, yeah, but for a Spanish killed, how many natives had to die? And the class ended on that, and that one, I mean, you could have heard, if it had been on the internet, you could have heard air horns, MLG air horns, suddenly everything flashing, some huge dubstep bass drop happening, the words hashtag wrecked, R-E-K-T, just flashing through the screen, hit markers, what have you. I think it was a pretty good argument, and a fairly good argument to end a debate on. Tomorrow I have classes at 9, and I still have to take the shower and eat. And I bought some meat that I have to cook. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Stay tuned, subscribe, whatever. There's going to be more stuff happening, probably in 2 days. I don't know if it will be a private video, depending on the outcome. I will be testing my my new rig, my new gaming rig, which is actually a USB recording device that's usually supposed to be for VCRs to transfer them on a DVD or on a computer. But I will test this for my GameCube on Need for Speed Most Wanted, because it's a series I really have to finish, and it's a game I really want to finish. So, and probably the reaction videos. Also, I finally enrolled, well, I don't know, I'm saying enroll, you know, it's a word, because the inscription, that's a word that sounds just wrong. My English teacher, I guess, says that she won't correct us. But I guess I would need that. Registration. Registration? Are you sure about that? I mean, yeah. Registration, entry, inscription is a word. Listing, enrollment, posting, enlistment. Enlistment, more about the draft. Being drafted, you know, in the military. That was a big joke for me, being drafted into the military. I will talk about it tomorrow, because now we are way over 30 minutes with all that shit of talking about seiyuus who voicing the main 6 in My Little Pony. I really like My Little Pony. If this were maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I would still call myself a brony, but now, I mean, the name has got a bad rap. So, I mean, I'm just a pony fan, I guess. So yeah, registration, enrollment, date of record. So I finally enrolled, yeah, into the science university. Now I just have to enroll in the humanities university, and I will have my 3 student cards on Monday, because I have the third one to go get another place up there, and it will be quite a struggle, as I've learned that the car circulation in the street I live in will be totally cut in this Monday. So obviously it's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm gonna have to walk Monday at 9 AM. Well, I have to be there for 9 AM, so I'll have to leave probably at 8:30 with a bit of luck. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Sorry for the cut. I talked for too long, and I knew that at some moment I was going to be cut off by the limitations of my phone. So and I would, oh god fucking damn it, I won't be able to edit that directly on my phone. Jesus Christ. This will even, that's going to delay even further. I hate, why can't I just stop talking? I was saying that I should cram it all in a video that's going to be 5 or 6 minutes long before midnight. I'm a shithead. I watch too much shit, and I'm just have shit taste. Goodbye. That's a low note to end on. I mean, that's kind of the story of my life, really.